There's the prettiest little goat right there. All chocolate brown. I think she's a keeper. I'm gonna tell my mom to keep that one. Yeah, they're already big. It's about not even been a month yet. And he's staring. He's curious. Yeah. There they are, the whole flock. Alright, got a couple of pieces up here. I'm just cutting one piece now. I do have to crimp the one side flat. In other words, in order to stick it up underneath in here. So it's pretty thin, so I have to flatten it out, get it up in there. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I happen to get 2 more pieces in. So we're gonna go for another 2. And maybe 3 today, I don't know. We'll see how tired I am. But let's get going. So, leave in the comments if you know what it's like to walk around with, 5 pounds of, 10 pounds of mud on your boots. Yeah, this is what I go through every weekend when it's wet out, when it's like spring and fall. We have 2 mud seasons, and then we get winter. So yeah, back to work. Well, in between rains, I was able to get 3 more in. So I'm almost completed. I got 2 more for this side here. This, by the way, is 71 feet long, 26 feet wide, and about 15 and a half in the center, in case you were wondering. And all along this edge here, once I get all this settled and get the dirt back in and level off all of this here a bit more, especially up at this area right here, this is going to be my water collection thing. I'm going to be putting totes all the way along here, about 20 of them. Equals 20,000 liters of water. And up here we'll be putting in some kind of east trough. So we'll figure it all out once we get there. But first I got to get the totes first, and that's going to be a little expensive. So a little bit at a time. But hey, this is what I got done so far, and it's only Wednesday, so I got Thursday, Friday. Trying to finish the skirt, and then hopefully I get the fan in this weekend, which is the plan. Put the fan in, and then just glass is what's left, is on the outer sides of glass on each end. So let's get back at it. Oh, we got an escapee, so I gotta somehow get her back in here. Come on, come here, girl. Okay, that's electric fence. I don't have a tripod set up right now, but I gotta save this goat, so here I go. Yeah, she's thankful. I had to grab her, lift her, and toss her over because she kept taking off. Took me a couple of tries, and I slipped in the mud. So that would have been good if I had a tripod right now. They're all safe, all sound. Let's get back to work. All right, I'm all done one side and 2 ends. I have 3 more pieces to install. And I think I'm gonna go on the hunt for some pots I saw out and water down. Somebody wants $2 for the really large ones, and I'll show you if I get them. But yeah, I'm all done now. I'm gonna grab the tractor tomorrow, and I'll probably come back in and do a little bit of backfilling. I have to save spots like this one in particular. There's shims that are going to go underneath that, so I have to kind of jack it up a little bit. I'll put the jack on the other side, and we'll get the stainless steel shims in there. So that's like the only one that's really bad. The other ones are really well, they're really good. There's one over there, but it's fine. We'll work on it as we go. I got the skirt in, that's all that mattered. So we're all finished up here. Let's get back at it tomorrow. Alright, it's Friday evening, and I was running late today and kind of just dawdling a bit, taking some of my time. This is my vacation, so I got out here and I did some digging. I got enough done here for 3 pieces of metal to go in to finish this off the skirting, and then after that it's all the work on the inside here, especially on this end. It's high, and what I'm going to do is cut these 24-inch rigid styrofoam in half, and there'll be a 12-inch layer or a rim all the way around, a trim all the way around, laying flat to the ground, and then I will cover it, but I won't be doing any digging or anything around the edges, but it'll help insulate the greenhouse and keep it as warm as it can possibly be without any freezing up the ground. So at least that's the plan. So tomorrow we'll get right back into this and do this and get the greenhouse cleaned up. I've been doing a little bit of touching up, cleaning up, moving stuff around, and that's it. So stay with me till tomorrow. Right. Okay, so we're all done here now. We got the skirting all done. Now I'm going to spend the next hour or two filling in some of the ditches that I've dug and try to get this as flat as possible. You can see that it's got some serious issues here. We got to make sure that we straighten out the wall a bit. So that's what we'll do as we go. But all done for now. Let's get on to filling in the gaps, and we'll go from there. Here's my boy Arrow. We're heading back here. We're gonna go fix the fan. Somebody had bumped into one of the rails on the fan and broke it, but let's get up there and I'll show you. One miserable, rusty, bent nut. Here we go. Old one on the left, new one on the right. You can see the damage it did right there. So we're gonna go size it up, put the angle on it, and drill those holes back into this one. So we'll get that done and get her back assembled, and hopefully we get this in today. All right, it's in place. I remade a new one. It was actually less painful than I thought it was going to be, even though it still hurt. But it's all done. It's all ready for install. Let's see if I can get that in today. If not, it'll have to be for another day. Well, I'm not going to get to the fan this week, but next week definitely going to get it up there and keep working on some of the glass to get that finished. And we'll be pulling the doors out too as well, trying to see how we're going to get them to fit and what we're going to do to either replace them, remake them, or refurbish. So yeah, thanks for coming by, spending the week with me. This is what I've gotten done all this week. I always feel like I could have done more, but hope I see you all next week.